I think the big timing for Shopify is going to be Bloodstone on Lash with the 15-minute nighttime. That's probably going to be very scary for Knights. On the Knight side, I think it's probably just level 7 on Hoodwink with Ember being ready to fight. They do kind of start going aggressive. Oh my lord, that's not supposed to happen. Be aware
Bottom lane as well. Undying with Soul Rip heals the Morphling up every single time. Keep him going towards mid. The charge coming through. AlaCrity is in a bit of trouble. Does ever slide the fist to die. Getting damage coming in for a second. Double TP from the Knight supports, and Crit will be caught out. They keep AlaCrity alive as well. And that is a huge rotation necessary from the Knights to make sure that they do not lose. AlaCrity, speaking of which, he's actually going in onto Abed, and Abed's in trouble. The damage should be enough. Double kill comes out for XCJ, Treant Gaming. Yep, he does have level 2 Searing Chain, so...
Okay, so let's check bottom here. DP level 5, kinda... Yeah, I mean, so many denies on Arteezy, but just pressuring Fly. Gets charged though.
Flyby chasing after Fly. The charge coming in from behind. Will Fly be taken down? Yes, he does die. Flyby still has a 20 magic wand and a Spirit Siphon. Can he heal up enough? Nope, it's very unlikely because Abed gets the rotation and gets the stun. And with that, Arteezy gets a freebie. That's a nice one, but AlaCrity in the meantime gets himself an Arcane Rune, and they might actually look for an aggressive fight themselves, which could be Crit, who's walking right towards XCJ, the murderer on the Knight side. A root comes in, the Spirit Breaker will not be able to disengage. Yeah, this is really the ganking squad of the Knights. That
gotta go for this.
To get more done. Bushwhack stun comes in. Fly, dropping pretty low. AlaCrity still has a Fire Remnant out of there. And they find themselves another kill. Abed's walking forward, but can he get much more done here and just harass a little bit?
They have the Exorcism up in 3 seconds for Flyby, so they're going to try and force this tower. Oh, they lit it!
Bushwhack comes in and the snipe! Oh, Felixciaoba! Oh, the beast! He hits the blind Bushwhack into the sharpshooter play. Actually, top side. Artur, there's an entire army of Knights heading his direction, so he needs to be quite careful here. He can't TP because Searing Chains should be able to catch him. The Bushwhack stun, and there's the control. No way out. Felixciaoba, my man, is doing everything. Hoodwink Gaming, Morphling and Lash and Night Stalker, even Spirit Breaker are in pretty much 4 separate parts of a team fight trying to find their own engagements.
Oh, nice ward there from Fly, but it is late. XCJ was there first, and this is kind of crazy.
Bushwhack connected. Nice Stalker ulti gives vision. Ego needs to be careful because he doesn't have a way out of the silence. He's going to get taken down. Abed might be falling in response. AlaCrity gets rooted up, and AlaCrity can he walk away? That's the question. Jumps to the side, gets the root onto enemies with another Sleight of Fist. Will not be able to get much more done, and now it's the 2 supports on the run, chased by the Night Stalker through the trees, but he doesn't have the invis detection. Actually, XCJ walks into it.
Okay, no, he's going back to the BKB. Okay.
He realized in that fight, the Night Stalker's on top of him. Fly. He's trying to spot if anyone is in the area, and he does, so he just disengages quickly, but Crit's going to be found by Ego. Doesn't have the Gleipnir. Actually is going for the Lincolns instead on that Weaver. Charge forward by SabeRLight. The charge in comes through, but the overgrowth control. SabeRLight's dropping low. There's still the BKB on the Weaver, and SabeRLight can get away. No, the Bushwhack control holds him down. Missed the sharpshooter, but it's still going to be the double kill coming in for Knights.
It kind of made the timings on Shopify a little bit weaker just because some of the heroes were not ready to fight. Still, they will smoke even without the Dark Ascension. Roche spawns on the Weaver. That's a big one.
Felixciaoba is going to get caught, it seems. And right in front of the Roche pit, are they going to head into the pit? They have a pretty good Roche lineup with that Morphling. Actually, they're looking for more. XCJ on the high ground is going to get spotted out. Fly did pop his ulti in the process. However, there's more to be fighting. AlaCrity needs to disengage, gets rooted up by Arteezy. The charge comes in, and a great catch from Crit. Off to the side, XCJ is still alive somehow, but will be found out in the end. Flyby pops the Exorcism. They're going to go for the fight. SabeRLight, can he get out? He's trying to heal up with the shard. Root is not going to be able to connect from AlaCrity. Jumps in for more, missed his timing there, but Crit will be sniped by the sharpshooter. It was triple buybacks from Knights, knowing that they need to date this Roshan SabeRLight through the tree. This time it will be connected by AlaCrity, and I assume they're immediately into the Rosh pit with that triple buyback.
I am sure they would be able to get more Shopify heroes. They just waited a little bit too much.
So he's also going to be sneaky, or at least attempt to be sneaky. He's actually being hunted by XCJ. Ooh. And can he get the interrupt? Yes, he can, because the shard is pretty good. Bushwhack control onto Crit. Sharpshooter comes in as well, and they're going to find another support kill here for the Knights. 10k up, looking pretty good. Ego is also really hard to kill, because he's got the BKB and the Lincoln Sphere.
But he doesn't have lockdown. It feels like all of those heroes, it's so tough.
Oh, AlaCrity jumps in long range with that haste rune just in the nick of time before the TP comes off, and still no BKB coming on Abed. So far, Arteezy is going to go for the Scotty. That one is still a nice tool.
Remember.
Through. They get the jump in. AlaCrity pops his BKB, but the Nether Strike will be able to hit him because the Lincoln Sphere got popped, and that's a huge kill onto AlaCrity. 100 seconds because he bought back previously. He can just go for the, catch on the back line. Survive a little bit more, and then Flyby does the healing reduction.
Long move from Knights here.
Oh, they spot him out. There's going to be the catch. Can he swap into Agi in time? They're actually going to go in onto Felixciaoba. The snipe comes through. Overgrowth from XCJ. A big catch. And Arteezy is in trouble. The damage from the Exorcism and the Weaver, it's a bit too much. SabeRLight's going to get caught out as well. Double kill. And they did not expect this move to come through in Abed. He doesn't have a BKB. They're all around him, and they will eventually catch him as well. And is there a way out of this situation? The charge in, Crit's trying to keep Abed alive, but he's so slow. Crit's sacrificing his life to try and keep Abed going, but he has no way out of there. They have full control over the Leshrac. Aegis did get reclaimed, but it's going to be 4 kills, and the only one that survives is going to be Fly. And AlaCrity is pushing in the mid wave as we speak. Bottom wave will be cut as well. But
the Leshrac was never able to use the fact he destroyed the lane. And they just slowly kind of decreased the network. There were a couple of moments where it felt like Shopify could have taken good fights, and now his Undying is dead. No response. The Abed Leshrac dead for 30. This is so scary.
Oh, nice catch with the silence onto multiple enemies. The charge comes in from Crit, but the healing from Flyby is enough. Felixciaoba will be taken down, but can they get anything more? AlaCrity possibly, if he's actually going to go in back aggressively. AlaCrity gets another kill, double kill secured, looking for more. They're all dropping so low, but they have to be careful because the Abed's about to respawn as well, and Knights are going to disengage. Especially if he later down the line gets himself a shard with the Shikuchi, that you can get that splash going in onto the enemies. Could be deadly. SabeRLight actually needs to be a bit careful. He doesn't have his BKB yet, and look at that damage from Ego coming in. SabeRLight being chased. AlaCrity with the BKB charge up the high ground. They're going to continue for a second set of wrecks. No one from Shopify gets back in their base. Yeah. The TP from Arteezy got interrupted, or he cancelled it. Something. They're in trouble. They're going for the finish, and they're going through for the end. Tier 4s are going down. Buyback came out from SabeRLight. Crit charges in. Crit's going to get taken down as well. There's no BKB on AlaCrity, but can they hold on? Because this is a deadly push. Flyby with the Exo going for more. There's no fortification left. Abed's trying to fight, but he doesn't have a BKB. Great AoE silence from SabeRLight, but the control is going to be there. Flyby is healing up significantly, but SabeRLight does not have a buyback. Abed is back, but he can't walk into the team fight. Neither can Arteezy on this Morphling. No BKBs are at the ready for them. He needs 150 gold on Arteezy to get the buyback going. The right clicks are coming through. Ego, the damage is there. Abed charges forward without any sustain coming in. His Bloodstone's not up at the moment, and Arteezy is surrounded by enemies. He's all alone. Crit will be respawning in a second, but Arteezy, can he get it going? That's the big question. He continues for more. AlaCrity's dropping lower. AlaCrity will be taken down at the very least, but Ego does too much, and that is going to be the GG. The first win Knights take is from Shopify Rebellion. What a turnaround play. This is a game I did not see coming.
I told you, you give them an inch, and I'm sure any DPC team will be able to climb back
as we saw in game number 1. Not necessarily the easiest hero to make those exact same plays this time around. Ego bottom lane is dropping pretty low, but the fissure block will not hit him on the right side. And considering it's an Aegis Prophet, he can just TP, and he's just fine. Oh, Tombstone gets dropped. Felixciaoba on the run. Is he going to be able to stay alive? That zombie last hit comes in. Yeah, under 40% is... Oh, no. 40%, yes.
Has a lot to do this game, and die now would be terrible.
Yep, there's the puck coming in. He's got the Dream Coil catch. Are there any TPs
Many charges, though.
Fissure block comes through. 20 magic wand charges, doesn't even pop it. It's only a Treant that rotates in. And XCJ needs to be careful. Felixciaoba actually needs to run away. Because with the Exorcism pop, that's most likely going to be the tier 1 tower towards bottom in their favor as well. Nice double kill coming through. Greatest Roach lineup on the side of Knights, so they shouldn't be fearing that too much on Shopify side.
I mean, it's decent, right? Pango is fine. Oh, they find AlaCrity here. Coil will be up because of that Arcane rune.
AlaCrity, though, he's actually going in onto Abed, and Abed needs to disengage. And he needs a bit of mana. Like the Fizz gets the kill. AlaCrity, though, has nothing. Ego is walking in right towards crit, but from behind it is SabeRLight that manages to rotate in. Ego's going to get controlled. The Nate's Prophet still not level 6. And Ego will get taken down. Double kill for SabeRLight, making up for his performance in game number 1. 5-0 for the DP. And he's actually just behind AlaCrity. And the difference between the top 2 net worths and the rest of the game is pretty immense. They're just out-farming them significantly. Global Silence gets used. They're trying to go for Abed. Do they have the damage? Ego with the global ulti. Lot thrown onto Abed, and a great move comes out from the Knights. But you're killing off.
I'm actually kind of hopeful that Ego might be able to come back this game. And now we see a rotation towards bottom. They find Arteezy. He doesn't really have BKB just yet.
Overgrowth control. The damage isn't going to be enough. He gets silenced up as well, and Arteezy is going to get taken down. A huge kill comes out.
was on cooldown.
Flyby's got Rolling Thunder in 5 seconds. Ego's just going to go for the straight TP out of there. But Roshan is so quickly dead. It's insane, the double meld.
Yeah.
My god, that was 5 seconds.
The Shaker had a good game, but because of the silencer and because of the shard build, not able to contribute as much as maybe he would have liked. You know, the gold advantage is on the Shopify side for a while. Oh, wait a second. Flyby. Who found who
Thunder
here?
In. There's the Glypney as well, locking them in place. That could be the Aegis gone. He's not taking as much damage, but the Overgrowth comes out onto SabeRLight. Doesn't have his ulti available, doesn't have the Guardian Greaves available as well. The Global Silence comes out, and SabeRLight is tickling down 5 seconds for the Guardian Greaves to keep himself alive. Can he get out of there? Abed's being chased by AlaCrity. Has no root at the moment, but still the sleight of fist. He's going to jump in, gets Dream Coiled, and there's the turnaround by Arteezy. AlaCrity snaps the coil, gets snapped in half, and Arteezy is looking for blood, chasing for the rest of the Knights lineup. Can they get out of there? It's Arteezy, still with the Aegis available. TP gets interrupted because Ego went for the teleportation spell, and the silence gets rid of it. Still has a TP out of there. This time he's going to use the Town Portal Scroll, but the fissure block will interrupt it, and now Flyby is going to be left behind. Taken down, 5k net worth lead for Shopify. To Arteezy in a very comfortable spot because he still has the Aegis available for a minute and a half. He can get more aggressively, has the blink at the ready. BKB is going to be his next item. Abed is almost done with his Yules to survive because he has been caught out a couple of times. He'll actually Dream Coiled up in the top lane, crit walking in, Echo Slam comes out, Fissure Block as well, and the Stun Lock is coming in. Ego actually TP's in to get the counter kill onto Ego, doesn't get any procs going. Now Ego needs to be careful. Let's have a normal TP at the ready, but there's the rotation in from the other side. Can Ego get out of there? No, he gets interrupted. The control is there. Felixciaoba a little bit too late with the overgrowth. And now the TA of Arteezy. They need vision. Felixciaoba, he's hoping that no one has detection, and that seems to be the case here. But
unfortunately, he came a little bit too late. If the Ember was still alive once he TP'd, maybe they had enough damage. He goes in alone, forces the rest of the team to kind of follow him, and they kind of chain feed one after the other. The Pango, though.
Rolling Thunder gets interrupted. Can he get out of there? Flyby. Took a bunch of damage. Actually, they get the kill onto Fly instead. Is there going to be more of a fight? Ego is sprouted himself, but he's actually stuck in his own sprout trying to get out of there. But Arteezy does too much damage. Flyby jumps in aggressively. Global Silence will not keep them going. Abed might be taken down, though. That's a huge catch, but AlaCrity will be chased because there's a Blink Dagger on this TA, and he is not afraid to use it. That should be the tier 2 tower in mid being taken down as well with the Exorcism. Here now he's got the Blink Dagger, and with that shard is bringing in a lot of nasty stuns onto this rather mobile Knights lineup. Oh, Felixciaoba, Underward Vision as well. Kill for crit.
And it just allows for crit, Abed, and Arteezy to clean off after that first volley of spells is used. Okay.
Gets used up by Abed. Dream Call is available right now, so you can't TP for a second time. Gets hit by the Dream Call, and Arteezy goes for a little snuggly hug right there next to Ego inside the trees. In the meantime, Fly is being gone on. Rolling Thunder gets pump faked. He will get a kill on Fly at the very least. But Ego right now, 6 deaths on the Nature's Prophet. That's a couple too many. He's very tanky, even has the Sands because he's going for his own Heaven's Halberd. Copying AlaCrity in that regard. Only thing that they fear is the Nature's Prophet, and they don't really fear him at this point. Dream Call onto 2, catch. Flyby can't even get anything off. No, he's going to get taken down. Overgrowth from Felixciaoba to hold them at bay, but SabeRLight with the Exorcism is already on top of his opponents. Hunting for blood. Buyback from Flyby, but this is all just a sprint out of there. Ego gets caught again. That Nature's Prophet will not be able to get out of there. And in the trees, AlaCrity has a Fire Remnant somewhere, but it's still going to get bursted down. Slowly but surely, Flyby tries to roll his way out of there, but it's just the Exorcism, plus there's still a Blink Dagger available. Too much damage, too little time, and that is indeed the GG call. Knights know it, we know it, everybody knows it. It is over for them in this best of 2. They will tie it up at the very least with a very convincing game number 1. For game number 2, Shopify was in full control.
Yeah, I think this is the sort of game we were expecting initially.